Hi, I'm Steph.
I'm Nick.
And this is part 2 of our playthrough of The Invisible Hours, a VR whodunit where Nikola Tesla's dead and we gotta figure out who done it.
It was that Dick Edison.
Nobody's to leave this house.
Yeah, so we followed them in and we listened to their explanation.
Oh, right. So now we're gonna see what happened to the others while they were having this little interview.
Because remember, Harry was, he killed his, the guy who was sleeping with his wife, I think?
Yes, that's right.
I reckon.
Crime of passion. He got his revenge, went to jail, did his time.
Yeah. We gotta do the Edison job. It's gotta be Edison.
Yeah, alright.
Just standing here like a boss. Alright, buddy. Oh, that's right, we're huge. I forgot that.
Yeah.
I forgot how just bloody enormous we are.
Yeah. We're a giant ghost.
Your taste in guests is impeccable.
Oh, there's something so slimy about him, isn't there?
So slimy.
Okay, just ear exam. Ear exam. Just make sure he's got no wax in there.
He's good.
Good.
Oh, do you reckon there's a secret passage?
Oh, it looks like it. He's looking for the book. He's looking for the right
something
book.
in particular.
The lever.
And I'm going to spin around. Oh, I'm dizzy. He's looking for something.
It'll be like a short history of
Edison.
Papua New Guinea.
Why Papua New Guinea?
I don't know.
Oh, what's it called?
Well, he just pulled out a book, though. This wasn't the switch to the secret
An
passage.
incantation for astral projection.
Oh, now it's getting, like, metaphysical.
Spells and curses.
Spells and curses!
The great Tesla, caught in a snare set to catch fools. A man's mind is exposed by his books. And here you are, a man of science, without a single volume on the subject. Nothing but spiritual mumbo-jumbo.
Is he mocking Tesla? Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, he's basically saying that, like, the books he has are a reflection of what he believes, and he believes in magic.
Yeah, right. But I've seen The Prestige. Like, that's what Tesla was all about, making those hats go different places.
Yeah.
Up into tomorrow.
Oh, is that Tesla in a chess machine?
Are you in there, Tesla?
Oh, fuck me.
I challenge you.
This is cool. I wonder if
Do
we get
it.
to play the actual game of chess.
Maybe I bet Tesla had the kind of ego that he'd call it Tess.
I thought I would come face to face with an inventor who is greater than I. But I see now who you really are. Nothing but a parlor trick.
Does he think this is the real Nikola Tesla?
I don't think so. But I definitely don't think that Edison did it.
Checkmate.
It's too obvious.
Checkmate. Checkmate.
Ah, you idiot.
Checkmate.
Yeah!
Lol.
Checkmate. Checkmate.
He has violent
He
tendencies.
does.
It's a misdirect. It's a misdirect.
Well, someone was bludgeoned to death.
He's like, which lady's room should I go?
Yeah, totally.
Well, my father's an engineer. Brought the railroads to England and designed the carriages that run on them.
I think he's eavesdropping on that conversation.
He is. You dog. I love the physical space of the house that you can move around anywhere.
Yeah.
It's so voyeuristic, and that really, I dig that.
Part of me just wants to go into every room and just, like, check the whole place out.
Yeah, totally. Oh.
Oh, I hate that painting. It's horrifying.
Is that a chicken?
No, it's a man.
No, is he eating a chicken?
He's eating a man. It's a giant eating a man.
Interesting.
It's quite a famous painting.
Is it called Giant Eats Man?
Waste not, want not.
Whoa! What?
Poison!
Help!
Oh my god!
Murder number 2! Someone's going on an inventor murder spree.
Holy shit!
Here she comes! Here she comes!
Oh, maybe this is just what they're into.
Okay. Okay.
Wow, she totally got there in time.
Okay.
Thank you.
I was sure he was going to be dead.
So was I, but then I was like, I guess this isn't how Edison died. I guess that's not how Tesla died.
How did you know what to do?
Darling, I'm an actor. I know what a laudanum overdose looks like.
Laudanum? No, it was some whiskey I found. Good
Well, then
whiskey.
you shouldn't touch things that don't belong to you. It will be your downfall, especially if you're such a lightweight.
No. I was poisoned.
Perhaps it was meant for Tesla.
Perhaps. But I drank it.
Okay. Oh, okay. Are you all right?
Yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm fine.
Okay, so it's the end of chapter 1. So presumably we could continue, or we can go back and investigate other people in that first chapter.
Yep.
Who do you want to look at?
Bernhardt, I think, is very intriguing. In that scene that we just saw, she got there very quickly
She did,
when
didn't she?
Edison collapsed.
She did.
You know, what's that about?
And, yeah, well,
Almost as if she was waiting for it to happen.
interesting. And he wasn't in her room. He was just in a room.
Yeah, he was snooping.
Okay, well, let's go back to the beginning of her story.
Okay, so she's reading a book and smoking.
It's a lovely room. Should we... Oh.
Disgraced Swedish detective quits. That's how she knew about him.
Oh, wow.
The detective's so good they named him twice. She quotes that.
There you go. Detective Gustav has taken early retirement from the Swedish police force, once famous as the inspiration for the mystery novel The Detective So Good They Named You Twice. Gustav is now better known for foolishly releasing his own prime suspect during a murder investigation. Following his recent divorce and financial troubles, Gustav is not expected to return to law enforcement. Ah, she does know all about him. What's happening?
I think she's doing her theatre exercises.
Oh, thank God.
You want to make love to me?
Isn't that the line she says to Edison?
I believe so. Is she practicing her seduction?
Oh.
Rehearsing, if you will.
Or does she never stop rehearsing, and when she was talking to him, she was just saying
You want to make love to me?
lines?
Playing the role of the temptress.
Oops. Ah.
I said. You want to make love to me?
Oh, she hears something.
Why the devil is the dinner gong being rung at such an hour?
Can't believe that was the only line that she had. So we've seen all this, so we can fast forward? Mm-hmm. Made it. Are you scared?
Did she lock the door?
There's something very deliberate about what she's doing right now.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, she's overwhelmed. Or is it a pen? I thought it was like some sort of weird drug.
I think she just did some cocaine. Did she just pull off her nose? What the fuck? Oh my gosh, I'm so...
Hang on. I know what to do. Shrink yourself. Shrink yourself, boy. 125 centimeters. What? This... Yeah.
Why is this happening?
I don't get it.
I'm
What's
so
this?
disturbed.
Ah, Laurie, just look. Jesus.
I have two theories.
Yep, hit me.
One, syphilis.
Oh, yeah.
It was that time.
Yeah, her nose had sex with the wrong person.
Two, she's like a completely different person and she uses elaborate disguises to just make a whole new face.
But that person needs to not have a nose in the first place.
Well, that's how committed she is to the disguise. She just removed the nose completely so that she can put whatever nose she wants on there.
Put your fucking nose back on, lady!
Here she goes, here she goes.
Oh. That was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
That was so unexpected
No.
and like very gross.
No offense to people out there who don't have a nose.
It's true.
Because I'm sure it's very tough. Chair
Yeah,
here.
yeah. You're
I've
good.
been facing you the entire time?
You have,
How,
yeah.
how confronting.
No, it's fine. Is she trying to stop herself from sneezing?
Oh my god. Sneeze it off. Sneeze it off. Steph.
This is really weird.
Very uncomfortable.
Was that like strange forced laughter?
He can't hurt you.
Can't hurt you now.
You're safe. You're safe.
Interesting.
Someone
Tesla.
cut the nose off her face?
Tesla cut her nose off.
So not syphilis?
Unless maybe his nickname was Syphilis.
You deserve good things.
You do, Sarah. You do
You
deserve
do.
it.
Go buy yourself a new nose. Celebrate. Is this where she meets Edison?
This is about the time that she would hear him dying.
He had money, you know. Sure, he left you and your family plenty.
Oh,
Such things do
the
not
butler's
interest
worried about his inheritance.
She heard
Oh,
it.
she heard.
She's going for him. Okay, right.
Okay, so she
My-
didn't do it.
My suspicions of her have been alleviated.
Yeah. I'm still very suspicious about the fact that she doesn't have a goddamn nose.
Yeah, but we feel like she's been in an abusive situation, maybe.
That's true. Okay. And then we've seen all this.
That we get to see him vomit from a different angle.
Just, yeah, multi-cam vomits. There we go. I was not expecting no nose.
I was not expecting that either.
Okay, do you want to take over?
Yeah. So the two people there's three people really that we still need to follow. Swan and Vanderberg, and I also want to see what's going on with Flora, because we've seen a lot from her, but then she disappears for a while.
Yeah, we saw
and I
her
think-
at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then not much from the end. And then the other two sort of stick together, it seems like, throughout the rest.
So when we first see Flora, she was out there in that gazebo, right?
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
rain.
Yeah, do you want to start with that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, she's very unhappy.
Is she unhappy because she just murdered someone, do you think?
Oh, yeah, the guilt.
And she's like, what have I done?
How am I going to get away with this? She knows that a man with two names is about to arrive.
I mean, she's honestly my main murder suspect.
Really?
Yeah.
And yet the game says there's no way you could have done it. Here, have a gun.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see. How contrarian of you, Stephanie. I'm still on board that Tesla did it to
And
himself.
I don't think it was like a malicious thing,
Oh, yeah.
but I reckon she had a hand in it.
Do you reckon she found out that he was doing the dirty with Bernhardt?
Yeah.
Cutting noses off?
Maybe.
Okay, so now we're back after she got the gun in the first episode.
Right.
He's like, oh, no, this is when he's giving it to her.
Yeah.
You couldn't possibly be a murderer. Here's a gun to this person I just met. This is why he was let go as a detective, because he's terrible at his police job. Okay, she's off. God, I tell you what, give someone a gun, suddenly they've got a lot of purpose. Look at that marching.
Where are you off to?
What's with that boarded up door?
She's looking shifty. A secret
There is a
passage!
secret passage! She knows. She knows! She's off to kill other famous people. Einstein, Nick Boy. Oh my god, there's lights.
Tesla.
The other one, Edison.
Edison.
Tesla also created lights.
Shut up, Peter. It's a Tesla coil.
Yes. Tesla's still alive.
100%.
This is what I think. He's still alive. He cloned himself.
Yep.
He wants everyone to solve his murder,
Yep.
but he's still alive. And she knows it. It was all an act.
Oh no, he's supposed to be in there.
Really? What's a gun gonna do to that?
Oh, blast it off, mate. Depends on the gun. Or, oh, what the hell? What?
I promise.
Was the gun just not loaded?
Yeah, did he not trust her?
I'm going to save you, she just said.
What have we just witnessed?
Totally in there. That's Tesla in there for sure.
There's a cheeky Tess in there for sure.
Why would he put himself in a place where he couldn't get out of?
Because he's got syphilis.
That's the murder mystery. Well, that's the mystery of this game. It's like everyone has syphilis.
Who was the first person to get
Who
syphilis?
gave everyone syphilis?
That's the question.
End of chapter 1. Okay, right.
Okay, so we've also got Mundy's story.
We just found him. He starts his story inside the house. I thought he crept up to the house.
Yeah, well, when in the last episode, he appeared at the front door or something,
Yeah.
and then ran off. So he's sitting on the staircase that Edison. This is this bookshelf that we thought was the secret one. There's the chessboard.
Why won't you talk to me, Lord? How many times do I have to confess to you? I sinned. I murdered. But I want to be a better man now. So why do I still want to kill that little wretch?
Dun dun dun!
How tall was Edison?
Do you want me to do it? Is that it?
So he wants to kill Tesla, but I don't think he did.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many red herrings in it, right? Like, he's a murderer. Bernhard doesn't have a nose.
Everyone's looking.
Oh, and he
He
sees.
sees.
Does he even seem shocked?
Oh, bloody hell, he says.
Someone else just went right and done it.
And he knows that he's going to be, like, held accountable. So he's like, I gotta make a run for it.
Or is he pretending like he just arrived? So, it couldn't possibly be me. I just turned up.
He's freaking out. He's freaking out. He's gonna run for it.
What? What? I mean, imagine if someone walked in this moment and saw a man, there's a dead body around, trying to jump out of a window.
That tower's gotta have something to do with it at some point, doesn't it?
That's a Tesla tower.
Yeah.
And then casually strolling along. Oh, I just happened to arrive here. What are the odds?
Right. Okay.
So then why run away? That's the strange thing.
Stop!
Does he... Yeah, what happens just there?
That's so weird.
Does he, like, second guess himself?
I went for her throat, but I missed. I took her nose clean off her face.
What?
A juicy little scrap for the courthouse dog.
Was he married
I still
to
dream about
Bernhard?
finally gutting that ungrateful
That's
bitch,
crazy.
wherever she is now. Why?
We totally missed this the first time.
Because you need to understand.
Or it just wasn't relevant.
Well, hang on. So we saw that, but then we only learned that she didn't have a nose in this episode. Have they been in the same room together at some point? She was still standing upstairs at the top of the balcony when he walked in.
But then does she go back to her room and say he can't hurt you now?
Yeah. So I wonder if she did do it and set it up to make it look like he did it?
Maybe. That's a good theory.
How interesting. Because what are the odds that you put in a line there of, I took her nose clean off, and then one of your characters can literally take their nose clean off?
Alright, so all we've got left now is Swan and Vandenberg, and I'm pretty sure they stay together.
Let's hope so.
Alright, so I'm not sure what he's drinking, but it looks like the hard stuff.
It also looks like the room.
What room?
Spin around. Edison poison room.
So does that mean that maybe he's just got a massive laudanum addiction?
I was gonna say, this guy can handle his lordlum.
Is he watching What's-Her-Face outside
Oh, he probably is.
crying in the thing?
Yeah.
He could go help her, but he's probably not going to.
Nah, he's swirling the drink instead. And he's off. Okay, so then we've seen all
He's
this.
just kind of stumbled across this scene now.
Yeah, so if we just follow him and fast forward, then we'll see where he ends up.
No.
So he's definitely an alcoholic, if that wasn't clear.
Is he going to tamper with it?
Do you reckon? Oh! Do you think he was
Trying to, like...
going to kill himself? And then got sprung by the...
Poison!
So I reckon he was gonna put it in there and drink it, and then he got sprung by the butler.
Can you hear me, James?
Someone dead.
Are you out there somewhere?
Brother?
Dead brother.
That died in a river?
You know, I think secretly, Father's glad you drowned. Because it's given him another reason to hate me.
Oh. Do it.
This is it. He wants to die.
He's gonna get sprung. So sprung.
Here I am again.
Mixed up in another scandal.
Maybe that's the thing.
A murder.
That was the thing, that he doesn't want to shame his dad
Right.
by being in the same house that a man was murdered in.
You disown me forever.
Are you alright, sir?
Oh!
Just leave me alone, please. Could you? Would you tell my father that I'm giving him what he wants most in this world?
And, what is that, sir?
Another dead son.
Oh no.
Oh, brutal. It's like he's creeping up on him.
I'm drinking this poison for him. Bottoms up.
Whatever is the matter, hurting yourself is not the answer.
You're not blind.
Why would you poison your own drink?
Because I can't make my father love me.
Can you imagine? Edison was just eavesdropping on the wrong part of the conversation.
Yeah.
He was just 30 seconds too late.
Come. You must take a walk and clear your head.
Stephanie, I need to ask you a question.
Yeah.
If you came across someone who had poisoned a bottle of alcohol
Yeah.
and knew that if you drank it, it would kill you,
Would you just leave it?
would you just
sitting there?
leave it sitting there in a
I was thinking
house
the
filled
same
with
thing.
people?
You are interested in machines, in engineering.
Well, my father's an engineer. Brought the railroads to England and designed
Edison's
carriages
just
that
below
run
us.
them. He's a great businessman. You know, I thought maybe if I learned about machines, then we could find some common ground.
Well, this house is full of mechanical wonders. Now, I must take Miss Van Hart her suitcase. But please, explore the house.
And please, don't kill yourself.
I thought he was going to say that too.
I'm so glad you found me. You know, a man like you would usually be scrambling around looking for Tesla's will. He had money, you know. Sure, he left you and your family
So
plenty.
this is post nose.
So that's where she goes and turns the corner, and by this point, Edison has walked in there and drunk the whiskey.
That's right.
So
That's right, she
Tesla's
hears him there.
library.
Neither of these two reacted to help, even though it was very clearly audible. Bad people. But he's already saved one dying person today.
Wouldn't it be amazing if he just like stands up and
I was
walks
just
normally?
about to say. Takes the glasses off. Wait. Wait. Oh, ambiguous!
He does not have a limp at all, Nick.
That suddenly stopped. Oh. Is it a limp, or is he like doing that walk that you do in the dark where you go like, I don't want to bump into anything, so I'm just gonna like...
No, he was definitely like, he's making... I bet you he's not even blind.
You know what he did?
What?
He soza'd us. Kaiser soza'd us. Have you seen The Usual Suspects?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was like, otherwise that reference makes no sense.
No, it does. Okay, wow. Okay, so she has no nose. He's not really blind, probably.
Yep.
Vandenberg's
Vandenberg's just depressed.
Flora probably killed Tesla, but
Yep.
also is keeping him in a safe in the basement.
Yep.
Gustav,
Total idiot.
Edison, lecherous weirdo.
Yep.
Mundy, just trying to start a new life, but possibly cut off Bernhardt's nose.
Possibly. Tesla. Puppet Master.
Puppet Master. Yeah.
That's chapter 1 done.
I have goggle face.
I feel like I have goggle face too. What I don't have is bored face, because every story had a tiny little twist to it. I love that sort of thing.
Me too.
I mean, it's just called storytelling, but whatever.
There were some real twists and turns in there.
Totally. I like that. Pretty much the only character was Vandenberg as being the only one where I'm like, oh, everything about you was kind of what you seem. You seem depressed and sad. The first time we met you, obviously there was the poison thing, but he was the only one that didn't have the sort of like, ooh, surprise twist.
Poor old Edison as well, like, wandered into the wrong room that day.
Absolutely. Of all the rooms in that house to be in. So yeah, so lots to unpack here. I'm excited to continue. Do you guys want to see more of this though? Because you know, if you're still on board this journey, let us know and we'll continue it on. But
Yeah,
I'm in.
I feel like we definitely want to keep playing it, but only if you're keen to keep watching. So,
Who is going to kill Edison?
did Mundy really take off Bernhardt's nose, or was it syphilis?